Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We're doing a review today of a Permobil M3 with 5 electrical functions: seat lift, tilt, recline, legs, and interior tilt. Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. I have a really nice chair with me today. We have a Permobil M3 with 3 miles, literally brand new, 3 miles, folks. It was never really used. So this Permobil has 3 miles. It has 5 functions. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet to go up, and it also has a little bit of interior tilt to help you get out, okay? So 5 functions. It has other goodies on the chair, which we'll cover as we go along. But the first thing we'll do, we'll see the seat function. That's what most people wants to see. So you can work the seat function through the joystick or through the little switch box behind the joystick. I'm going to use that one. It's quicker for me, okay? So the first button I'm going to push is the seat lift. So you'll see the seat lift going up. You're going to start roughly at 22 inches before it starts going up. So if you add your 12, by the time you're all the way up to the top, you'll be at 34 inches high. You'll be able to drive with someone and talk to someone at eye level while you're traveling with your chair. This is great if you need to do your dishes looking down, grabbing stuff off the second cabinet or the third cabinet. The nice thing about this, notice how it still drives at a really good speed with the seat elevated. I can't show you right now how fast it goes, but you'll be able to see that outside. So this is your 12-inch seat lift right here. This is a beautiful white on black power chair, so it's really sharp and classy looking. This is a mid-wheel drive. What that means, your drive wheels is going to be in the middle of 2 other wheels, okay? When you have a mid-wheel drive, you're always going to have a wheel in front. You can see it on the ground and a wheel in the back on the ground all the time. That's what gives you that good turning radius and that balancing act like this. And it also gives you that real smooth ride that the Permobil is famous for. You have an anchor point here to secure your chair if you need to secure it, and another one in here. You have 4 of these anchor points. There's a big suspension behind the fender here. You can't see it, but if I push down, you might be able to see it. Now this chair, folks, weighs 440 pounds, somewhere around there. So it's a really heavy power chair. So also with this chair, the tires are solid. There's no air, and they're not going to mark your floor. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the chair around. I want to show you something. This chair has 2 motors. You can see right here in the front, that's the one motor for this side. And this motor is for this side, okay? That's the front of the motor right here. This motor goes directly to the wheel. There's no chain, no belt. It's all connected right to the hub. Less problem, okay? If I want to push this chair, well, you can see it's in gear. It weighs 440 pounds. How do I push it? If you had to push it like a car. Well, the first thing you would just turn the power off because you want no resistance in the motors, okay? Power's off. Right on top of your motor, you see a little reflector here. That's not a light, that's just a reflector. Your light is actually right here. But this little thing right here, see how it moves? If you push it inward on both sides, now your chair is in neutral. You see it? That's 440 pounds. I'm moving one hand here. When you're done moving it, always put your motors back in gear. So when you start the next morning, you won't be in neutral, okay? So right now we've covered the base. You can see the armature for the seat lift, and you can see the actuator for the seat lift is right there, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the seat lift down, and I'm going to show you something that most people don't realize with these chairs. So if you're still able to get out of your chair, look at this, folks. Let's just say you have a little bit of trouble getting out of your chair. Remember I said it had the interior tilt? So if you go to your tilt button, push the forward button, you'll see the bottom go up here. See it? So if you have a problem getting out of your chair, you just leave the seat elevated, and now you're pretty much walking out of your chair. So this gives you a little bit of help getting out, all that. So I'm going to bring it back level. I'm going to bring this seat back down. I'm going to put the foot plates back down. And the next feature I'm going to show you is called the electric tilt. After we're all the way down, now we tilt it forward, but it also tilts this way. So now we're going to tilt it backward. Now that means the bottom is going to go back. So if the bottom goes back, it's going to take the legs and the back, because they're all connected together. This is great medical benefit if you want to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back. You just want to relax or have circulation. If you do the legs, I want to show you the feet right here. Now remember, this chair is fully adjustable. So if you're 100 pounds or 280 pounds, we can adjust the seat, make the seat bigger. We can make the arms wider. We can change the cushion. We can do all that. But if you needed circulation in your leg, look at this, folks. That's a little extreme, having your feet towards the ceiling. But if you're halfway tilted, I'm going to bring the tilt back down halfway. I would say this is about halfway. Even here, folks, your feet are still higher than your body, okay? So I'm going to bring the tilt all the way back down. And I'll bring the seat lift all the way back down. There we go. And the last one is called the electric recline. The electric recline is when the back goes back by itself. If you look at the back, nothing is moving, but the back portion is going down. That's called recline, folks. Tilt was the other one. This is just recline. It's amazing they can do so many things with an electric power chair. I can see with a lift chair in someone's home that doesn't move, but this also travels and everything. Look at this, folks. You're completely flat here in this power chair if you're laying down, okay? So I'm going to bring the tilt back up. I'm going to bring the recline back up and the legs back down. I'm doing two functions at once right now. The legs are coming down, the back is coming up. You can do that through the joystick also with one function, one button, okay? If you're outside, leave those legs out, but what I'm going to bring them all the way in, but I want to show you inside your house what it looks like when you turn this chair in a circle. So the legs are almost all the way in. I'm going to bring the back up. So I want you to look at this, folks. Look at this turning circle. And look how noisy this is. You can't even hear this. I can't hear it. I can hear my shoes. So folks, this chair will literally turn in its own length because the wheel swivels on the side and the back, and it turns with two motors, just like a zero-turn power chair. So folks, that's what a Permobil will do for you. Now, the seat on this chair is 18 by 18. This is an air seat, okay? You can add air. Usually, there's a pump. There's the pump right here. So the pump is here. So you unscrew this pump, this little valve right here. You can see the air coming out. And then you can put air. We have a little plastic pump, and you can adjust the pressure that you want on this cushion, okay? Now, this is an 18 by 18, but these chairs can be fitted to be 19, 20, 21, 22 inches wide. So we can adjust the width of the arm, the larger cushion. So if you order this chair, we'll fit it for your body size. You also have right here a USB port where you can charge your phone right here. You also have on this chair headlights, and you have factory lights. Now, these are factory. You have headlights, you have hazards, left flasher, right flasher. So you have headlights and tail lights on this chair. You also have on this chair a safety belt right here, which is below the cushion, right there. You also have what's called a swing away joystick. So if you need to get closer to a table, instead of having the joystick way over here and having to stop here, you can bring this here and bring the dining table all the way up to here without hitting your joystick, okay? The back of the chair, you have a nice flag that can be removed. You also have what's called an attendant control. So right here, I'm going to bring it down a little bit so I can see a little bit better. So this means I can drive this chair without the person in the chair, or if you have a loved one that can't drive, you would just switch it right here, and now they can't drive over here anymore. I can just go here and do all the driving from here, okay? It's just so quiet. So this is an attendant control. It's already on here. If you don't need it, it can just be disconnected right here. No big deal. but it's already customized for this chair, already set up and programmed. I'm going to put it down for now, get it out of the way. The back of the chair, you've got a fully adjustable headrest that can also be removed, and I said fully adjustable, nice cushion. Now remember folks, this is a Permobil, so this is the highest quality chair. Oh, see how it's not working there? I have to go back here and switch it back to the front. And now we're ready to go. What we're going to do now, we're going to turn those lights off. And we're going to bring the chair right here. When you charge this chair, you'll take your Permobil charger. This may not be the charger, but we'll use this one. You plug it right below the joystick. And as soon as the light goes to the top where it says full, the battery will stop charging. When the batteries are full, the charger will cut off. These are smart chargers. They know when to stop charging. So, I'm going to bring the legs out because we're going to go outside in a few minutes. We want those legs out. And if you feel you don't have enough room in your leg when you're outside, you can always tilt the seat back a little bit. Look, I'm going to tilt this up a little bit, just a few inches. Look at that, folks. And the chair will still drive, okay? So let's recap. We have a beautiful Permobil M3 for mid-wheel drive chair with 3 miles. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, the interior tilt. It has the swing away joystick. It has the flip up arm. It has a USB port. It has the safety belt, the Roho cushion, the anchor point, the solid tires, the light kit from the factory, the flag, the adjustable headrest, the attendant control, fully loaded Permobil. This is a Permobil made in Sweden, so it's just like the Rolex watches, made in Sweden, high quality power chair. This chair is ready to go, and it can be yours this week. So this one's pretty fast. The top speed is 6.3, 6.4 miles an hour. So you can see when you stop, it stops automatically. It has built-in brakes on the motors. Now I'm on the second speed all the way up, but you can reduce the speed, like 8 different versions of speeds on here, or you can use the joystick as a gas pedal. So if I just push this a little bit, I'm barely moving. So I can go as fast as I want by just like a gas pedal with the joystick. These chairs are so smooth, incredible. When you turn, you can feel the suspension. Ow. I have a bad back, so you might have heard me say ouch. So if you're looking for a nice chair, look at this, folks. It turns on its own length. I'm going to raise the seat right now so you can see the seat going up. So if you're going to drive it with the seat elevated, just do it on a really nice flat surface, okay? The nice thing about this model here, this chair will still drive, I think, about 3 miles an hour. Let's just see in a second. But remember, it has tilt, recline, legs, interior tilt. It has the lights, the solid tire package, the air cushion, the USB port, the swing away joystick. It has everything. Let's just see how fast it goes with the seat elevated. 3.3 miles an hour. So with the seat elevated, it goes 3.3 miles an hour, which is a lot faster than walking. Walking is about 2.2. So it goes about 3.3. So if you're looking for a really nice chair, fully loaded, everything you'd ever want on a chair, 3 miles on this chair, this is a nice one. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.